Oh, hey everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Howdy. Hey, David, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? We're live taking on the powerful Dawa of Lily J. Wait, should I?
Look at
What,
this.
what's her What's her Twitter name?
I have
Is
no
it just
idea.
Lily J? Hang on.
I don't know.
Lily
It's probably some real official Lily J or
J.
something like that.
Oh yeah, Lily J official. We're live taking on the powerful Dawa of
What
Lily
is this,
J
man?
official. What?
A
What's what?
professional person would share the link and do all these things before the show
We're
starts.
live, but we weren't live yet. We're live. We're live now. We're live. I'd be lying if I said we're live and then we weren't even live yet. We're live taking on the powerful Dawa of
That's a
Lily J
good
official.
point.
All right,
It's a good point. I
I'm all
haven't
good.
thought about it that
I'm
way.
all good.
I haven't thought about it that way. Thank you. So, David, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Haven't gone live on my channel in ages.
Yeah, where you been, dude?
I actually been moving and doing all kinds of different things. As people may know, that there are some changes in my situation, so I had to move to a different place. So I'm at a new place that I set up, and temporarily, and that's how things are going. That's why there are not all those books behind me. Otherwise, of course, David's books are nothing compared to my bookshelves. But right now they are lacking. They're missing because they are at some other place. So yeah, that would come. What?
Dude,
What?
you look like a Turkish moron, and the books, they don't completely offset that, but they help slightly to people who aren't paying attention. But now you don't even have that. You're just sitting there wallowing in freakish Turkish misery.
Well, that's true. So the one thing that people should know is that when you have books behind you, during live streams and videos and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
you usually do that because you want to compensate for
Yeah,
the things that you are missing, that you're lacking. So
yeah. You don't
you
have to
feel
read them.
weak. You feel weak, so you want to put books behind you to be like, hey, look at this.
That's true. Like you don't have to read any of them. Just people will be like, "Oh, you have a lot of books, so
Oh
you
yeah,
must
yeah,
know what you're talking about on various things."
that's true. That's true. I mean, I personally haven't read a book in my entire life, so yeah. Uh, anyway, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Bookception, yeah. I love wallowing. David,
Well,
I see that there is this current trend going on that so many people are out there trying to expose wood in public, and it's getting kind of weird,
yeah. Why is everyone trying to? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, they should get T-shirts saying we're trying to expose wood in public.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Hey, you got all these people like calling the police department on me and stuff like that, and like sending them my clip and stuff like that. There's like piles of them.
that's ridiculous. What do people think they're going to achieve?
Well, no, look, dude, we're gonna have to go live on this like Sunday because I still haven't even like I haven't looked at any of the articles people wrote and stuff. I saw tweets. I've seen a bunch of tweets because then they actually pop up in like my feed and stuff like that. But at they went after me so much, and then everyone responded to them and like crushed them and stuff. But it really seems like they can't give up, or it was all like for nothing. And like, you know what I mean? Like they have to get something out of it. There has to be some. It's a bunch of like they're called watchdog ministries. They like they go after various people and stuff, and it's like you can't have just like spent all this time and going to cops and freaking out and writing articles and like the only thing that happens is basically like what I said, which
Oh
is
yeah,
yeah. So they have to get some sort of win out of it, or it's like their watchdog ministries have been discredited um, for basically, just, I mean, some of the time just flat out making things up and so on. That's what I've heard. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
fantastic. Yeah, I've been busy taking care of important things today, so I'm kind of still all over the place. In fact, I'm taking care of them as we speak right now.
Taking
Uh,
taking care of business
yeah, taking care of serious business.
every
So
day.
yeah, yeah,
Taking care of business
yeah,
every way.
yeah, yeah. What is that?
That's a song, man. Taking care of business every day.
Okay, good. So, but anyway, here we are, and I wanted to talk about something nice today. Yesterday I came
Hold up. How
across.
come we never talk about anything nice?
It's a good question.
You know, like we're always like attacking something or making fun of something.
I don't know. We should be talking about positive things,
We should be more positive, man.
That's why I want to talk about Lily J today.
Ah, Lily. Yeah, you know what's funny? when I said we should be talking about something positive, I was like, "What's positive?" And I thought, flowers. Let's talk about flowers. And you go, Lily. That was dumb.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. So, we want to talk about Lily J because yesterday I saw a post by Lily J, and it felt very intellectually stimulating.
Mhm.
I was very stimulated by it. Then this morning I woke up and I saw another post by Lily J, and I was like extra stimulated by that. It was like extremely stimulating, very, very stimulating, intellectually stimulating, and all that. So I thought if something has positively affected and highly stimulated me so much, I also want to share this with the public and with other people so that they can be stimulated and we can all together come together and be like ultra stimulated collectively.
Yeah, Lily J is like the antidote for Daniel Hikikachu. Daniel Hikikachu wants to ratchet up first cousin marriages to get societies even dumber, to drop the IQs even lower so that societies will be less likely to abandon Islam. But Lily J comes along and is so stimulating that, you know, it's going to change the direction of everything. And then like everyone's going to be smarter after they hear her powerful, cat argument, and then her powerful, what she discovered. She discovered gravity, right? She's walking and she's like, why did the waves just float off into space? Oh my goodness, what's this?
It's just so ridiculous, man. And the thing is, well, first off, speaking of stimulating, apparently Muslims were very stimulated by another post that she made today, but not in the way that we talk about it, but rather in the other sense they were stimulated. So, her latest video, which shows that she's very much still out of line with, or out of touch with Islam, is this one.
That's a dude.
I bookmarked it. It's called "Say Hello to My New Bodyguard, Never Miss."
Wait, is she in like some skin tight, revealing clothes?
Yes.
What the heck? What is that? She's wearing yoga pants or something like that?
Yeah, look at this.
This is the role model for Muslim women everywhere now.
Yes.
And young Muslim girls, and there aren't. Isn't she working on some like animated series, Lily J's
World?
Lily J's World, where all the young Muslim girls of the world can watch Lily J and interact with her. And oh my goodness, like what do these guys do in this situation, man? It's like they're obsessed with controlling people, but they're so desperate for any sort of confirmation of Islam. Their favorite thing is some bleach blonde girl saying, "Oh, the evidence for Islam is so strong, right?" And they love that, but they are obsessed with controlling women and telling them what to do. Like, what do you do with someone like Lily J? They can't give her up. Anyway, Lily J wants to be Valentina Gomez so bad.
That's a good one. Speaking of Valentina Gomez,
and not even the goats are safe.
Speaking of Valentina Gomez, she actually made a. Didn't she? She knows you, David, doesn't she? She pointed out how you have been right all along and all that.
Yep.
All along. So, she did make this post here. She says, "This is a goat, not a wife." She posted a picture with a little goat and said, "This is a goat, not a wife."
Hey, that is a pretty adorable goat, and it's good we are focusing on something positive right now. Like,
yeah.
Valentina Gomez making funny posts and having cute little goat in the picture, and then making a powerful point that, hey guys, this is not your wife.
The thing is that you have to be very careful with this, because if you post a picture of a cute goat, you will get lots of Muslims overstimulated. So you have to be careful with that kind of stuff. Yeah. Here, you actually said, "Why can't it be both?"
That was a good point.
And she then
No,
responded.
no,
to
no,
you.
no. I did. I mean, to be fair, that was Prophet Muhammad saying that.
That's true. So Prophet Muhammad came in and said, "Why can't it be both, a goat and a wife?" And she then responded
Good
to you
point.
and said, "You have been right about Islam for very long. Those inbred pedophiles do nothing but rape."
She has a way with words, doesn't she?
She does.
And even the goats aren't safe.
Yeah, yeah. So she's been watching David Wood. Everybody watches David Wood. Anyway, so this is the latest post by Lily J. And I saw this and I thought, oh my God, you freaking stupid, man. Because let's play the video here for a second.
What is this anyway? I haven't seen this. Is this new?
Be careful, it's very strong, okay?
Her new
Now,
bodyguard?
What you got to say?
Wait. The only shots I've been taking
Don't
lately.
turn anywhere. Don't turn anywhere.
Is she shooting a gun and pointing her rear in everyone's face?
So she's pointing her booty that is like
Check out my butt.
halfway see-through. You can see her stuff here. And this
Look,
is
you
how
can
she's
even see
posting.
my butt crack with these yoga pants. I'm here to tell you about Allah. I'm not getting paid for this at all.
The funny thing is, if I was a Muslim, I would be angry about this, you know. But right now, I just feel like, all right, keep going, keep going. I want to amplify.
Yeah, the Muslims like we need her. We need her to get more girls to follow Islam. Yeah, and dude, serious. I still, gosh,
But it gets even worse. Look at this.
no, I still have to make my video about how the entire setup of Dawah is that the girls are the equivalent of what are called bottom bees. They're the recruiters. They recruit more girls for the Dawah guys, and that's what she
true.
does.
It gets even worse.
You actually shot it!
Wait, is she jumping up and down, shaking her butt and boobs in everyone's face?
Yes, and the funny thing is, the comment section is just, "Oh, sexy shapewear. Aren't you supposed to cover up, woman?"
I didn't know skin tight leggings. Dude, this is fun. Why do you need it? Isn't Allah keeping you safe? This video and tweet are basically saying, hey, look at my butt. Am I sexy and delicious?
You are the best. Of course, all the guys.
This is literally Muslim porn.
You're representing Muslims right with tight leggings. Amazing. She is so out of touch with Muslims. It's just
Soon
so
she will
cool.
start a halal OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Wow. You had Leonardo DiCaprio with the camera. Oh gosh, man. This is what they do. They create monsters that can't be controlled anymore. They make them popular, and once they're popular, you can't tell them what to do because they're popular and you're not, and so you're just jealous. Well,
Yeah. And then she goes, "I've created a monster."
because nobody wants to see.
But here is actually her latest topical video, which is not about making
I
most.
thought you were about to say topless videos. Like what? Wouldn't surprise me at this point from Lily J.
Dude, David, this is a Christian channel, man. What's wrong?
Yeah. But her channel's not a Christian channel.
That's true. So she posted a video saying, "Allah is the one who subjected the sea for you,
Oh yeah, I saw this one.
and on the earth are signs for those with sure faith, and in yourselves do you not reflect." Now, let's watch this video to see her wonderful insights into the world and Islam.
I said insides. What the heck's wrong with you?
Praying at the mosque for Isha prayer tonight. I just praying at the mosque for Isha prayer tonight. It was so beautiful, but I just wanted to show you guys something. So there's a beach right here next to the mosque, and I just noticed there's a storm coming and the waves are so big tonight. But look, they come all the way and then just stop right at the shore. It doesn't matter how.
So she just noticed. She just noticed that there is a storm and waves come and stop. She just noticed that.
Whoa.
This is pretty powerful, man.
That is. I never noticed that because I always thought that like the waves were just like if a wave hits, it's just gonna like keep going across the entire country. But she pointed out, no, it actually stops and goes back.
She just noticed that, man. This is
Yeah, I mean, because I always thought like, okay, the land is more elevated and stuff, and therefore the water goes, down to where. But anyway, she pointed out like, this is shocking, man.
it is pretty shocking.
Just, guys, ever seriously think about this, right? Like Daniel Hakikachu, no, we need low IQ societies. We need low IQ societies. Low IQ, low IQ, low IQ. Who would be impressed by this? Extremely low IQ people would be impressed by this. Oh my, what? She's right. The water is just like comes up and then it goes back to the wall. Oh my goodness, how is this possible? Lily J spotted a miracle. Oh my goodness, she discovered gravity.
So to be fair, it seems that our comment section here or our live chat is also very much impressed by her. Flip said, "Right, dude, I thought it kept going." Dawa Chol said, "That's insane." Super duper cool awesome said, "Wow, mind blowing stuff right there." See, everybody's impressed by this. So maybe she has a point after all. I don't know. I'm amazed.
How big the waves are, they just stop right there and they don't go any further.
I'm amazed.
Like,
I don't think I've ever seen her with that much clothes on.
Who's telling these waves to stop here?
Who's telling these waves to stop here? You gotta what? Like, dude, do you think she's actually... I think she's actually this stupid, and it's just stupid people are impressed by all the stupid stuff that comes into her mind. But you could totally fake something like this and just ham it up for stupid people and get the same result.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
This here.
Here is absolute proof that Islam is the truth, alhamdulillah. If Islam is not true, if Allah does not exist, then who is holding up the sky? Subhanallah, Islam answers this question. The Quran says in chapter 22, verse 65, that Allah holds up the sky and prevents it from falling down on us. And in chapter 13, verse 2, it says that Allah erected the sky without visible pillars.
And Lily J erected all the Muslims who are watching her.
To answer this question, the Quran gives us clear answers. Alhamdulillah, brother.
Dude, that was AP making fun of how stupid the Quran is, and Lily J's video was almost the same thing. AP's just talking about the sky, she's talking about the waves, but other than that, it was the exact same video. Dude, you should make a short video and explain how she copied your video. She's copying your video for Dawah. She's just changing the ingredient.
I didn't remember, but there's one thing different here. So,
oh, dude, why'd you do that, man?
I was a very mean person back then. But so I made videos like this to troll Muslims, and and then I see her make this video, and I feel like, dude, this is literally the same thing.
She probably saw your video. She's like, "This is the most powerful dawah I've ever seen." Chat GPT, can I make that sort of powerful dawah, but with a different argument? What could I use? Lily J, use the ocean. Okay.
So, you know, she likes to use ChatGPT. So I actually wonder, I haven't tried this out, but I actually wonder what happens when you ask ChatGPT why why waves don't go any further than that. Let's see what happens.
ChatGPT isn't going to know unless it finds it from the Quran, the source of all knowledge.
Is why do waves stop at the shore instead of just continuing? Who is telling them to stop? This is blowing my mind. Please explain this to me. OMG.
I like all the exclamation points and question marks.
So let's see what ChatGPT says. Waves don't choose to stop. They lose the ability to continue as a wave. Here's the direct breakdown, you idiot. A wave is not water moving forward. It's energy traveling through water.
The Quran didn't say the ball. The Quran didn't say that.
Deep water equals nothing in the way. The wave energy travels safely. Near the shore, the seabed gets in the way.
It's seabed.
Seabed. The lower part of the wave slows down because it drags against the bottom. The top part keeps moving faster. This imbalance makes the wave steepen.
Wait, what's all this talk? Hey, you're talking about Lily J video and all of a sudden it's all this stuff about bottoms and tops and all this stuff, man. Come on.
That when a wave breaks, it's no longer a wave. So they stop because the physics that lets them exist is destroyed in shallow water. Yeah. That sounds ridiculous. The Quran never says that. Okay. Let's see. Physics doesn't change based on what any book does or doesn't say. All right, there you go. So, well, Lily J, you like using ChatGPT for everything. Maybe you could have just looked this up, you know. Man, it's so ridiculous.
This is, it's funny. This is Lily J without ChatGPT. Oh my gosh. Why don't the waves just continue on forever and go across the whole continent? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, it must be Allah.
How else could you explain that? Oh my God.
This is Dawa, guys. This is what Dawa has become.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Alhamdulillah. Give me a second. Okay. So,
And these powerful waves, they just make me want to strip down to some yoga pants and jump up and down and shake my boobs and butt.
so here's the thing. When I saw this, I first asked myself, okay, this just looks like troll. I mean, I could literally, with a dumb voice, make this very same video and be like, this shows that Islam is true. In fact, I'm thinking right now of just recording the very same video.
You should.
And people would start laughing about it. But the thing is, let's see, 300 comments, 2,000 likes.
Daniel's right, man. Daniel, say what you want about Daniel. He's right about low IQ and Islam. He's right. The man has a point. I never thought I would hear, never thought I would hear Daniel Hakikachu say something that I agreed with, but he's right about this.
Daniel did say that Islam possibly does result in lower IQs and that he prefers that. So Daniel has a point, and so does Andrew Wilson.
Powerful point. Powerful point.
So I'm still kind of baffled about this, but this just makes me think, okay, maybe she is just fooling everybody and just being just wants to grift because she realizes how easy it is to make videos that appeal to Muslims because of the IQ issue. So she just wants to, so she just does it, I don't know.
Oh, you should do a poll on whether, not in a zoot sense, but you should do a poll on whether she's pretending to be that stupid or if she's actually that stupid.
Okay. Is she pretending or is she that stupid? Let's see. Let's make a poll. Pretending and stupid. Okay, I started the poll. Everybody can vote and tell me what they actually think about this. Because I'm kind of baffled. It could be anything. I'm baffled by the powerful argument here.
Lily J is baffling to us.
Yeah, she's blowing my mind. Don't say anything. I know what you think.
There's nothing I'm going to say in response to things you say.
I know what you think.
You know what you said as soon as you said it. You're just blurting it out, and then you realize, oh no, I just said something. I hope David didn't notice, but you knew I noticed.
I knew you noticed. I knew. Yeah.
But you knew I was too good to say anything.
The topic of the video, however, is that she actually encountered a miracle, a great miracle, a miracle that has given us a new understanding on how to look at the Quran. But first off, let's look at the super chats here. Adabine says, do you know that what Muslims and Christians have in common? They both want to live in Christian majority countries. That's a good point. That is a very good point.
Not everyone. Some want to live within the sound of church or chapel bell. I want to run a rescue shop within a yard of hell.
Huh.
That was some missionary who said that.
No.
Pretty based.
Paul8221 says, Dillahunty has been taking shots at you in arrogant caller thinks people need God. 24 minutes. Saying you go after Muslims because you can't debate atheists. After who? After David or after me? Arrogant caller thinks people need God. Let's see.
Let's be honest.
Let's see. 24 minutes, you say?
Way more about this than I ever do. And the schooling that you get from me, I mean, that's going to be nothing compared to what some of these other folks are going to do to you. And you guys know it. which is why the Philo Bro Debate Club, including some guys that I
Not
thought
really.
I was friendly with.
He's
would have
probably the
had,
best. He's at least one of the best. So he's saying the schooling you get from me is not as bad as someone. I don't know about that.
Hang on.
A number of interactions, and we were actually talking about doing collabs.
Does that guy have cat ears?
Sitting down and having good discussions and talking it over. They don't do that anymore. Instead, they shit talk and they try to convert Muslims so that they can join together to battle Islam. And so they get like Apostate Prophet and whoever else, and they get them to convert to Christianity because, well, you know, they're not bright enough to realize that there's no more evidence for one God than another. And now they get to team up to go against the low-hanging fruit of the pederast religion. And they think they've accomplished something. Congratulations.
This is so dumb.
AP, I just like first reaction when I even heard Dillahunty is the glory days of the new atheism have long passed. People are losing interest, and now it's just jealousy. But well, this says 13 days ago, so yeah, I'm sure it's got some views by that.
I never heard of it, but it's nice that somebody brought it up. But the thing is, look at what he says about me here.
That's going to be nothing compared to what some of these other folks are going to do to you. And you guys know it, which is why the Philo Bro Debate Club, including some guys that I thought I was friendly with and would have had a number of interactions. And we were actually talking about doing collabs, me and a Christian sitting down and having good discussions and talking it over. They don't do that anymore. Instead, they shit talk and they try to convert Muslims so that they can join together to battle Islam. And so they get like Apostate Prophet and whoever else, and they get them to convert to Christianity because, well, you know, they're not bright enough to realize that there's no more evidence for one God than another.
So here's the funny thing. First off, I personally, if he wants to include me in that, I personally have always said, even when I was an atheist, you probably know this, right? Even when I was an atheist, when I was an agnostic, I told people that I would prefer Muslims convert to Christianity, right? I have always maintained that and always held that. I thought every Muslim who converts to Christianity is a win. I didn't expect them to become atheists. I didn't expect them to become whatever else. I thought if he leaves Islam, that person, and then ends up as a Christian, I am very, very happy about that because Christianity is not like Islam. That was my stance back then. Nowadays, I would prefer them to become Christians. Is this because people have this weird agenda? Like, oh, we realize that people are not smart enough and they're stupid. That's why we want to target the Muslims to become Christians because they're not smart enough. No, man. No. You know very well that Islam is like even looking at it simply from a pragmatic or utilitarian or functional, whatever it is, perspective. Even if we do not take into consideration the factor of which religion is true and which religion is not, every single atheist should realize that whatever you hold, Islam is significantly worse than Christianity. Whatever problem you have with religion, whatever your problem you have with Christianity, Islam is significantly worse.
Kind of sucks.
So you probably should be dealing with Islam. Mm-hmm. You guys probably should be dealing with Islam.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? It's like, I mean, lots of other atheists have caught on. You know this because you were like this when you were an atheist. I don't care a whole lot about what everyone else believes unless it's like it's trying to kill me and stuff. Then I have a serious problem with it. But you've had all these guys. I mean, like Dawkins was saying it since like 2012 and so on. Like they've realized, hey, Islam is a serious problem here. And I don't know, I guess, like, I don't know, Dillahunty is just never caught on, and it's, I don't know.
His response to me becoming a Christian and posting photos from of a church, for example, his response to me saying life is better this way, like, prove it! Prove it!
How do you prove it? He hasn't even proven that life is better like this. Oh, he's unscientific. He says he's happier. Prove. I want to see the brain scans that say you're happier now. Where are they? You have no proof without the brain scans.
The funny thing is also, I know for a fact that when I first appeared on the I don't consider myself a genius or super smart or anything like
That's
that.
good.
Although I'm very intelligent,
Yeah.
more so than everyone in 100% of every room that I walk into.
Potato, potato.
However, however, when I first went on the atheist experience, Matt Dillahunty said that he really loves it and that he definitely wants me on the show as a co-host, as a good skeptic, as a good
Oh, he's
atheist,
sad because you abandoned him.
because he likes my insights, not my insides, and he thinks that I am quite smart and all that. But now he's saying completely different things about me, which brings some questions to mind. It seems that his convictions are very much based on his feelings about people,
Isn't that interesting?
not about reason.
Yeah, he decides whether you're smart based on his feelings.
Ah, interesting. So he goes by his feelings, not by reason and logic. Very
But
interesting.
we go by pure reason and logic, unlike these atheists who just do everything by their feelings. Wow.
That's true. Furthermore, Swiss Apologetics. Honestly, I have no interest in talking about or to Matt Dillahunty.
You see, he's running.
He challenged as soon as I became a
Prophet is
Christian.
running.
As soon as I became a Christian, he was like, "Debate me! You will never debate me about whether God is true and Christianity is true or not."
Good
Dude,
point.
I just became a Christian. Like, I have no interest in debating you on this topic.
You see, he's running.
And it should be normal that even if I think that I fairly well understand and know Christianity and all that, I would in no way consider myself in a position right now, at this stage, and maybe for years to come, to debate Christianity, to debate the truth of Christianity with an atheist or with somebody else. It's quite a weird expectation to have. It's actually a very irrational expectation to have from his side. You know, it's messed up. Swiss Apologetics. How can Allah have a wife if he has no cousin?
Dude.
That's pretty good.
I'm stealing. Hey, Swiss Apologetics. This is yet another thing I'm stealing from people. I will never give credit. People will just think I'm hilarious when I pretend that I invented it.
That's pretty good.
That's what I do.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Right now.
Matthew Murr says, breaking news, Wood loves to expose himself. This is true. Jack Ray, who watches The Watchers? Winger, who watches Winger? Wingnuts. Hey, you know what's very, very funny? I'm not sure if I can share this with the public. Should I share it with the public? Because it's very sensitive information. Speaking of Mike Winger and David Wood. I have recently witnessed, and David doesn't want David doesn't want people to know this. He doesn't want anybody to know this. So he'll probably be very, very upset about me sharing this, which is why he looks like he's okay with it right now, but he actually wants me to stop.
I'm still laughing about the first cousin thing. Anyway, good.
But I recently witnessed that David Wood was actually in a group chat with Mike Winger. And he, in a very friendly way, engaged in the group chat with Mike Winger. I have personally witnessed that.
You can prove nothing. And so this slanderous nonsense. Yeah. Hey, everyone. I saw AP in hanging out with Hitler and Osama bin Laden. They were all buddies talking about how they're going to destroy the world.
So there you go. Behind the scenes, they're very good friends. Noel says, the testimony of daughter of Hamas founder becoming Christian is a positive story. Just saying. That recently popped up. I haven't checked it out though.
Yeah, I've seen that pop up too, and I just was busy and still haven't watched it.
Because I was watching Lily J. I couldn't watch anything else. I was captivated by Lily J. Dawa Troll, I was very stimulated by her amazingly low IQ. This is very rude, man. What's wrong with you? Swiss Apologetics, for you the cousins, but no goats for Allah. Verily, that would be unjust. Surah Al-Zut, Ayah 32. Joria says, Shalom, just drawing the Al-Zut right now. She's a beaut. Very, very nice. Carson Dimension, interesting article by Gadi Taub at Tablet on Western female reverts. I'm glad converting to Judaism requires more than just a confession of belief. Is there such an article?
All they want from the
rise and fall of the Gaza converts. Huh, interesting. I'll check it out.
Oh, really? Whoa, Gaddy. Hang on. I want to check. That's a good title, man. That's a good title. That might be something review worthy.
Yes.
Let's see. Gedi Taub tablet.
No, it's not her. Wait, that's not her. That's from Maggie Phillips. Did she write something else too? I don't know. I'll check it out. Check it out later, inshallah. Mike Roger Winger says, I want to hear more of David Wood's Valentina impressions. There you go. There you go, David.
And even the goats aren't safe. She's funny, man.
She is. She's pretty beast. I wish I hadn't moved visiting. Libel said, I wish I hadn't moved visiting USA to the future of my life and just done it. The skyscrapers of New York must be awesome, but hey, we have our castles. That's true. Castles are better than skyscrapers, though. It's Hyperactive says, looks like they just chase a non-Muslim approval like it's the golden ticket. Pretty funny how they can't resist that. It's also pretty funny how Muslims can't resist seeing a white convert. So let's look at the video now. David, Lily J posted a video with the caption, my cat refuses to step on the Quran. Does this sound familiar to you?
We've been saying that. I've been saying this for a while, man, that, hey, look there, that they'll come up with an argument. It'll spread like crazy. The moment they come up with some new argument or some new proof for Islam, they circulate it around the world quickly. It takes a while to actually expose it. But I made my video responses because people were flooding the comment section with, this is the proof. How do you explain that a cat will not walk on the Quran? And I was just like, well, I'll put it to the test then. I went down. I had a friend down in Manhattan, so I lived in the Bronx. I had a friend in Manhattan who had a cat, so I went down there and
wait, hang on. Save that information in a little bit.
Okay. Oh, but anyway, it's it's a situation where they'll come up with an argument, it'll spread like crazy. It takes us a while to respond to it because there's like, it already spread to millions and millions of people. We have to actually get the information out there. And then, but it takes a while, but once we've crushed it, and I crushed it because those videos became very popular, and everyone started freaking out on all the people who were posting the cat videos. They're like, take this down. It's making them have cats walk on the Quran to test what you're saying. Stop it. You're making people desecrate the Quran to refute you. So people actually started eventually taking down these videos. Like the one I was responding to, the guy took it down. So anyway, then you think, okay, we destroyed that stupid argument. I guess we'll never see it again, right? Wrong. Lily J comes along. But that's happening over and over again. They come up with a stupid argument. It takes us a while, but we destroy the argument. Then you don't hear anything about the argument for years. And then all of a sudden, someone brings up the same stupid argument now that everyone's forgotten about it. And it's just like, it's like the waves. It's like, there's another wave. And then that one's gone. And then there's another one.
The funny thing is, thank you, Apostate Prophet. She just pointed out, I thought this argument died in 2017. I thought it died much long before that, because the thing is, it is one of the dumbest arguments ever. But it's also, it is something that spreads very nicely in the Muslim world, especially among Muslims who don't speak English and who are not very well educated, because it's an incredibly stupid argument that could be debunked very, very easily and very simply. If you actually want to try it out, it could be debunked very easily. But this argument. This claim was actually around a long time ago, and Muslims kept spreading it. And I actually heard it from people in person in the Muslim world. And I thought, what is wrong with you people? Because the thing is, it's just such a stupid argument. It's just such a ridiculously stupid claim. But then along came Lily J. When the argument died out, along came Lily J. And she was like, oh my God, guys, can you believe this? Let's look at it.
Guys,
But she had the absolute worst one. Like everyone else, like carefully timed their videos and released them and stuff like that. But like to make sure the cat didn't actually step on the Quran in the filming of the video, and her, I don't know. This is like beyond stupid. This is worse. They're getting worse with their.
The thing is, if regular Muslims made this kind of claim, I would be like, okay, you know, they don't know any better. But then it's her making it, and I have to say, I guess she also is on the same level as those people. Let's see.
Guys, I adopted a cat while I'm here, and look at this.
God, her freaking voice, man.
I can't stand her voice, man.
I was reading the Quran, but check this out. Meow meow.
Look at the cat's back foot. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. How's this possible? My cat like barely stepped on the Quran. He kind of stepped on the towards the bottom of it. Speaking of bottoms, let me turn around and shake for you.
Not only does she make a really stupid argument, she also fails at delivering the argument.
Yeah, and like, how do you not just like start over and do it again to where the cat doesn't actually step on the Quran? Man?
Here you go.
Look at that.
The cat literally steps on the Quran right here. And she just continues. Because of this, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I wonder if this is just a giant operation and she's just grifting and just having fun with it at this point. Or is she actually that dumb? I don't know. I really don't know if she's actually that dumb. You know, I don't want to believe that.
What do the polls say?
Oh yeah, what's the poll? Let's see. Where's the poll? The poll says, so I asked, is she pretending or is she that stupid? 46% said, 45% said pretending, 55% said she's stupid. That's not very helpful. It has to be more decisive.
That's pretty, yeah, that's pretty indecisive, man.
Yeah. It's a very low margin here. Yeah, like if you elected a dude, stop it. Anyway, let's continue with the video here.
Meow meow. She won't stand on the Quran.
She literally just did, you dummy.
Isn't that crazy? Look.
No, it's not.
Meow meow. Look. Meow meow. No matter how many times I do it, she just won't stand on the Quran.
He did it on the first one.
Isn't that crazy?
No, it's not, you dummy. So here's the thing.
Cats walk around stuff. Yes, we know.
I can't believe that we're actually talking about this. I mean, it is the year 2025, and a white girl came and brought up this ridiculously dumb argument once again. Here she is, and we're talking about it. So we actually want to sit down and explain what this is all about. Now, here's the thing. This sounds similar to other claims, such as there was this one thing around, and it is still around in the Muslim world, that that birds or planes do not fly over the Kaaba, for example. That no bird flies on the Kaaba, which is very stupid. It is easily debunked by just looking at videos where the birds fly right over the Kaaba. This is about as stupid, but this is even easier to debunk. Mm-hmm. There are two ways to debunk this idiotic argument here. One is take away the Quran and put any other book there and open it and see if the cat steps on it. Find a ridiculously stupid book, okay, and put it there.
She did, the Quran.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You're not going to find a more ridiculously stupid book than that, AP.
That's true. That's true.
So say find like a good smart book.
Okay, find a book that is almost as stupid as find a book that is highly intelligent compared to the Quran, such as
any book,
Twilight.
Yeah,
and put it there, open it, and see if the cat walks on it. I'll tell you, the cat will, in most cases, not walk on it. Then there's number two.
Okay.
Of
Quran is number two.
There's number two of debunking this argument, which is simply try it at home. Force the cat to walk on the Quran. Put Qurans everywhere and put the food in the middle of it and see what happens. I dare you. And somebody actually did it already.
Hey, what kind of monster would do such a thing?
Now, I said my part. I said, cool, if we try it out and the cat does step on the Quran, does that mean the Quran is not holy? Let us know, please.
Pretty racist.
Pretty racist. And somebody came like, it doesn't step on it. Tens of videos. Well, this is a Turk,
Tens.
which is pretty...
Don't answer back with fake AI videos.
It doesn't step on it. Tens of videos in YouTube, you can check. Don't answer back with fake AI videos. This is what Karim said.
By the way, that's why I posted my video. I think I initially said something or posted a short that I did something, and then someone's like, that's not a Quran, because I hadn't zoomed in on those. That's not a Quran. That's not even a Quran. And so I posted the full video where I like repeatedly zoom in on the Quran.
Here this guy says, I am a genuine cat lover. I have had dozens of cats in my so far 64 years of life, and I can tell you cats do not like stepping in.
Prove it. Prove that. You can't prove it. You can't defeat Islam.
This is pretty rude. But then along came David.
Oh, yeah.
Along came Mr. David Wood.
What I do.
And said, Lily J says a cat won't walk on the Quran. I decided to put her experiment to the test. Yes, don't blame us when you make a claim and we test the claim. That's what David talks like.
Hey, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Look at that funny cat.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'd have to ask my friend, but that cat may not even be alive anymore. That's how long ago this stupid argument got destroyed, and Lily J's bringing it back.
I look at you. You look like a terrorist or something.
I think this was the only time I cut it like that is for a video. So I'm guessing this was right after Islamicize Me. I'm guessing we just finished Islamicize Me. I'm trying to think if there was a Boom Boom Room or something like that. No, this is before the Boom Boom Room. Yeah, this had to be right after Islamicize Me. There's nothing else I would have cut it like that for.
So here.
Well, you might notice the background here. I'm at my friend's house, and he has a cat. Why am I recording another cat video? Well...
Oh, good. Very interesting. My friend has a cat. Okay, cool. Now what?
Come on, man. This is an awesome video.
Oh,
I recorded a video responding to a disturbingly common Muslim argument claiming that the Quran must be miraculous and from God because a cat will not walk on it. So I tested that over and over again, and it took me on average about half a second to 2 seconds to get a cat to walk on the Quran each time. You're kidding. Oh my goodness.
See, that's before.
Look at those Qurans. But there are people who want to defend this absurd claim. So they replied in hundreds of comments
over and over
again. The texts I was using weren't Qurans.
That's not Quran. It's
Classic.
not actually Quran. It's not Quran. It's fake. It's not.
You don't have to worry about copyright music. That comes with iMovie.
I know, but I don't want to play the whole music.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically tons and tons of comments. Yeah, and guys, look at it. It's like all the comments. Look at it. Look at the top. Why you don't prove that is Quran? That book is not Quran. It's an Arabic dictionary. That is not the Quran. It's supposed to be. Isn't that crazy? It's like as soon as the argument spread, they all became obsessed with it, and this is their confidence in Islam, and you can't refute us. And I post it, and what was I using? I was using the Halali Quran, I think the Sahih International, and the Dawood, and they all had parallel English and Arabic. Cats were walking all over it, and they're saying that's not the Quran. It's a. And I remember the video. It was a guy who had just like reverted to Islam, and he saw my video, and I remember how stupid he was. He goes, "That ain't a Quran. That's a dictionary book." That's a dictionary book. And I was like, a dictionary book? What? You mean a dictionary? Anyway.
Is it a translate book? I actually want to go through these.
It's a dictionary book.
Like, so, this rule, the Quran has to be in Arabic? What the hell?
Yeah, so first, and it was in Arabic. It was just parallel English and Arabic. But apparently it doesn't count if there's parallel English. Look, a Quran has to be in Arabic, as they were. It had parallel English and Arabic. But anyway, so, I mean, guys, just think about this. Think about how stupid they are. They make this stupid argument. A cat will not walk on the Quran. So I put some Qurans on the floor. Cat walks all over the Qurans, right? Then they literally make me perform the experiment again, saying, no, those don't count. Has to be nothing but pure Arabic Quran. So I had to do it again. And then they get mad at me when I go, how dare you desecrate the Quran? What kind of monster makes a cat walk on the Quran? You're the idiots who said it. Anyway, yeah, when someone puts forward a scientific argument, this is supposedly some sort of scientific, it's you can perform an experiment to find out that the Quran is supernatural by finding that a cat will not step on it. So we're supposed to what? Just trust you for that, or actually put that to the test? I put it to the test, and the Quran failed.
It's a book.
It's a dictionary book. A dictionary book. This is what I was dealing with, guys. Guys, like seriously, everyone who's, I keep telling you guys, you have no idea how good you have it right now. This is what I was dealing with back then, guys.
This is the collective IQ here. You can see it right here. This is the IQ.
I'm just saying, think about this. Like, that was my comment section back then. Now our comment section is filled with people like making jokes and stuff like this. This is what I had to deal with back then, and I had to deal with this crap for years. Just them flooding every comment section.
It's not
a lot of, it was a lot of work crushing all this nonsense, man.
It's not Al-Quran.
I have right here the text I was using.
That's Sahih International.
Here we have a variety of Qurans, which they say weren't Qurans, they were dictionaries. So I heard dictionaries, they were phone books, they were random Arabic books, but they weren't Qurans. Oddly enough, those same people would complain that I set the Qurans on the floor. Odd complaint if they're not really Qurans.
They did complain about that.
Let's go ahead and flip through some of these books to see what they actually are.
Hey, it's my debate on with the Zut. What's his name again?
Javad. I thought that was already up.
No.
Oh, Junior. Oh,
that was just uploaded.
Wait, you debated Junior?
I did.
What'd you guys debate on?
Look at the freaking thumbnail. Is Islam the one true religion? Apostate Prophet versus Junior. So
I'm impressed that he took that topic, man.
Well, the thing is, so James said, I think he wants to accept any topic, so just suggest one. And I looked the guy up on Twitter, and I saw that his latest tweets were about Islam is the only true religion. It is the one true religion. Before Christianity and Judaism, there was Islam. So I was like, all right, I want to debate him on the topic, is Islam the one true religion? And he accepted. Then I looked through his tweets further, and I saw that he's an actual Hamas supporter.
Oh,
so I decided to
helps.
go there with an FCK Hamas shirt, and he was very, very outraged about that.
I would be too.
So you don't
if I supported Hamas.
The genocide in Gaza? That's 2 for 2, by the way. The last guy didn't condemn it. This guy didn't condemn it. Don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me to shut. You have a fuck Hamas shirt on.
Whoa.
That's a resistance group. You hate resistance? Is that a Christian value?
So our friend here is a Hamas.
Hating the oppressed people.
Whoa, he's got a
Is-
point.
is
You
a
do
Christian
hate oppressed
value?
people.
It's an Islamic terrorist organization.
Using the word
I hope
fuck
they all
is a Christian value.
All Hamas are dying. I hope.
It is very, very funny. And then James comes and is like, I ask you to be quiet. This was a mess, man. It was pretty messed up. Maybe somebody should have controlled the sounds, though. I feel like I'm much further away from the mic. He's louder. I am quieter.
Attacks.
Apparently, I am Allah.
What was that about?
Good point.
Him, which directly contradict with the claims that he just made. What did he do in response? He dismissed it. He called it my opinion. Apparently, I am Allah.
Good point.
It's a good point. I am Allah, apparently. So I'll check that out later, inshallah. Maybe we can review that sometime. So,
Notice that it says the Quran. That's odd, considering it's just a dictionary. You can zoom in on this and see it in the original video. Arabic text with corresponding English meanings. And what you have here is you have the English translation over here, and you have the Arabic. This is the full Arabic text of the Quran.
Good point.
You have the entire Quran from Surah 1 all the way to Surah 114. The entire Arabic text of the Quran.
Yep, that
Here
is
we
what that
also
is.
have the Quran. We have the full Arabic text and English translation. Some
Does
notes
look like
and
the
so on.
Quran.
So, Arabic text of the Quran. Arabic text.
oh, what's funny? So during the debate that I had with Junior,
He didn't use the cat argument?
No, but I was using
Weakling.
I was using my laptop and was making notes of things that he's saying, and then responding to them while looking at notes that I took beforehand to bring them up, and then in the middle of it, as I'm reading something off the screen, he's like, "Oh look," and he just looked this up on ChatGPT, and then you can actually see me. I was like, "What?" So I lifted up my laptop and just showed it to everyone. It's just literally just a note page, and then later on in the debate, I look over after I told him a few things, and he's actually using ChatGPT.
Oh man. That's was just projection. Hey, when I need to answer something, I go to ChatGPT. So that's what AP is doing.
He was actually using ChatGPT. I could see it from right there.
Gosh,
man. These Muslims.
These guys, man.
It was wild.
Text of the Quran. Arabic text of the Quran. This is the full Arabic text of the Quran. Here we have the Noble Quran. Odd title for a book that's simply a dictionary. Once again, we have the English text and we have the Arabic text, the full Arabic text of the Quran. And yet, for some reason,
really, the sound on the video is low. Okay, yeah.
It's not a Quran, even though it contains the full Arabic text of the Quran. Full Arabic text of the Quran. Lots of English translation, lots of notes. You have introductions, but you also have the full Arabic text of the Quran. And yet we're told that this isn't the Quran. So basically you have two different...
I just want to comment on one thing here. Future Not Fixed says, hey, you two hypocrites, are you going to cowardly ignore the vile things in the Talmud? Or is it antiseptic? So here we have, of course, somebody who is a neo-Nazi, Nick Fuentes, supporting dummy.
Hey, one sec. Hey, Future Not Fixed. If millions of Jews start claiming that a cat will not walk on the Talmud and that this is the proof that the Talmud is the book of God, I will perform the exact same experiment if that makes you feel better. So just show me the millions of Jews. That's what, like, hey, do you remember when I respond, was this on Twitter or something like this? And I said, where was it? Was because I said this, and then a Muslim jumps in and he goes, oh, but a cat will walk on the Bible. Like, I've never in my life encountered a Christian stupid enough to say that a cat will not walk on the Bible. I've never met a Jew dumb enough to say that a cat won't walk on the Talmud or some other book. There's one religion that produces just if you saw the comments, They just, if you say this shows your religion is true, they'll just run with it no matter how insanely stupid it is. And then we refute it and they go, oh, but what about the Bible? No one's ever been stupid enough to say it about the Bible. Ever. Not once. Why are all these people in one religion? Anyway, I don't know.
It is pretty funny. The thing is, what the heck does the Talmud have to do with the topic at hand?
Because these guys who like these guys can't go 1 second without thinking about Jews. Can you imagine that? Like, can you say something about Jews? Can you imagine like every second of every day, every topic has to be about Jews? Jews. Hey, I want to say, what about the Jews?
This is literally how they function, man. You go on some of these profiles on Twitter, for example, and it's like every single post is about something. USS Liberty, Jews, Jews. You know who controls the banks? The Jews. Do you know why I'm such a loser? Nick Fuentes said, it's because of the Jews. It's not my fault that I'm a loser. It's the Jews. This is what you guys sound like here.
Classic.
That's what you guys sound like. Alhamdulillah.
Kinds of claims. You have one, people saying that these are just dictionaries or some other random texts. I hope you see at least that these are Qurans here. But then we have another claim, which is that if any translation is added, it's no longer the Quran. So if you have the full Arabic text of the Quran and you add a word of translation, suddenly you have just destroyed the Quran. It's no longer the Quran. Now, why is that odd? Well, The word Quran means recitation, right? It's something to be recited. You write it down in the text because that's the text that is to be recited. So if you have the text,
the Al-Quran. Okay, man, we don't need all the backstory, man. Let's see the cat.
some Arabic text. So we have here a variety.
Look, this guy could have made a 1-minute video. He made a 14-minute video about this.
You just saw what I was up against, right? The other one was shorter. And I just disproved it. And then I realized, no, they flood the comments. Oh, you didn't do it. No, you didn't. So I had to make it clear over and over and over again. But this is worth watching. This is the good stuff now. This is the straight dope.
Of Arabic Qurans. And we have some delicious cat food.
Ooh, look at the cat.
Is already stepping on. Want that?
Oh,
hey, look, where's that cat stepping?
Whoa, what the heck, man? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with this cat? No respect for...
Hey, you want respect? Look at my watch, guys. David just does everything to get rich. Check out my watch, guys.
What's with your watch?
Look at my watch. Look at my watch in the video.
What is it?
Check out my watch in the video. Go back to the video, man.
But it's the same watch. What the heck?
David, living so large. I got a watch that never dies because it recharges along the way.
How do you use a watch that has been working this for all these years?
It charges itself somehow by motion or some crap.
Okay, but usually you
want a Casio.
Just a
Casio.
Okay, it's a Casio. Okay, well, yeah.
Where's the cat stepping? What is that?
He's just standing
Very
there.
disturbed at how quickly that cat stepped on the Quran, and it's currently stepping on multiple Qurans.
Oh my goodness!
What's wrong with this cat? What's this book? You tell me what this book is.
This is what I have to do. I have to let me go page by page.
What is it? Because one comment I see over and over again is, just because a book's in Arabic doesn't make it the Quran. Well, that's true, but we're not talking about any book that happens to be written in Arabic. We're talking about what this book is. What is this book?
It's the Quran.
What is it?
Al-Quran.
If we flip through this book, what is it? Is this 50 Shades of Grey? Is it Huckleberry Finn? What is it? Is it The Adventures of Tom Sawyer?
This is the level of stupid I have to deal with.
How about food that's not fancy at all? What about regular dry cat food? Regular dry cat food. Come on. Come on. Are you willing to walk on that Quran? That cat is walking right on the Quran. Wasn't that the claim? Hang on.
Hang on.
Because people also said that because I had more than one Quran there, that somehow disturbs the Quran.
They make up all these rules about what actually...
This cat is walking all over that Quran. That was the exact challenge, ladies and gentlemen. The exact challenge was whether a cat would walk on a Quran. We did that with multiple Qurans, and now we have this cat standing.
Look at it. He made the point, but the video still goes on for another 7 minutes. Man.
I keep doing other things to see what the cat will walk. That was the claim. It's a cat will not walk on the Quran for food. You can offer a cat any kind of food. It will not step on the Quran.
Why would you walk on the Quran just to get brushed? This cat will stand on the Quran just to get brushed. Stand here, right
Look,
in between.
he's sitting on his butt. Look, his butt's right on the Quran.
Anywhere but on these Qurans. Why? Of all the places you could stand, do you have to just stand on the Quran?
It gets better,
confused now.
Let
this
it go.
cat is simultaneously.
Dude, man, this is...
Watch. No, it gets funny. The cat starts clawing at it.
Power to convince you to have more respect for the Holy Quran.
Whoa.
Now she's just attacking the Quran. It's a Quran massacre. What are you going to do to that Quran? There's nothing there. You're just pawing at it. She's seeking knowledge. She's seeking the knowledge of Allah.
No respect for the Quran, man. What is this?
It's a dumb cat.
Come on, turn a page. That would be awesome.
That would have been awesome.
That is actually slicing up the Quran with a paw. She wants the knowledge. She wants the knowledge from Allah. She feels the power of the Quran. He seeks the truth of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She wants the knowledge. She wants all the knowledge of the Quran. She's devouring the Holy Quran. So a few weeks ago, I recorded a video putting to the test the claim that a cat will not walk on the Quran. I used Qurans like this, which contain both the Arabic and the English. Why did I use texts that contain both the Arabic and the English? Because I know what kind of people are making the claims that a cat will not walk on the Quran. And I know that if I put just Arabic text on there, they'll tell their non-Arabic speaking friends that's not the Quran. So I used Qurans that contain the English translation so that people would know these are Qurans we're dealing with. And what was the response? Well, they're not really Qurans if they contain the English translation. So in this video, we've gone with purely Arabic Qurans. And we saw it was no more difficult, not even slightly, to get a cat to walk on a pure Arabic Quran than it was to get the cat to walk on a Quran that contains the English translation, or to get a cat to walk on any other book in the universe. What does this mean? Well, for most people like me, it doesn't mean anything because it never occurred to us that a cat will not walk on any particular book. Cats don't know those kinds of things. But for those of you Muslims out there who are claiming this as your proof, this is how you know that Islam is the truth. It is the proof. Not walk on your book. It must be the word of God. Well, a cat walked all over your book without hesitation. What's that mean? Following your reasoning, it should tell you that the Quran is not the word of God. I suggest you start looking for another religion, particularly one that doesn't rely on such stupid arguments.
That's pretty rude, man.
Good point. That's a good point, though. Classic.
That's pretty good. Hey, are you seeing this this thing? I just find it hilarious. What's going on Twitter right now?
What?
Since Twitter started showing the locations of all accounts.
I've seen all the people from like different countries when they're like awesome American patriots and stuff, but turns out they're in Pakistan. And
yeah, I find one thing very funny, which is one of my friends is just posting about these bunch of Pakistani accounts. It's just a bunch of accounts from Pakistan.
Hug or kiss.
Yeah, a girl, hug or kiss.
Oh, I want to subscribe to this chick. Look, she's blonde and pretty. Oh, yes. Oh, I can communicate with her and send her all my money.
Account based in Pakistan. She said, I'm dying inside. Why are you inbred people like this? Here's another one. What in the Pakistani thirst trap is this? Guess my real age. Pakistan.
Oh, man.
There are tons of these accounts just from Pakistan posting photos of white girls. I'm like, hey, want to follow me? I'm from America. Hug or kiss? Would you kiss me? Pakistan.
Send me all your money. Send me all your money and I'll date you.
It's incredible, man. What kind of stuff comes out of that country?
What is this religion, man?
Here is the issue. Now, David already debunked this with his video.
That's true. I did.
However, I once again want to go to Lily J's original best friend, which gave her all the boost, which made her very famous.
Oh, yeah, ChatGPT.
She started out with ChatGPT.
That's true. That was her claim to fame.
So, what I want to do now is to go on ChatGPT to her original best friend who gave her all the fame she had.
No, that's not the same thing. She went to ChatGPT. ChatGPT.
All right, let's ask ChatGPT. Why do cats refuse to walk on the... Actually, you know what? Here.
What?
Why do cats refuse to walk on open books? Opened books and walk around them instead. All right, let's see what ChatGPT says to this.
You'll never be able to prove that.
They don't know it's a book. They just see a narrow, uneven surface. Open pages create a ridge and a gap. Cats prefer stable footing.
Oh.
A different texture. Paper slips and shifts under paws. Most cats avoid surfaces that feel insecure. Scent territory issues. The book smells like you. Concentrated. Some cats avoid stepping directly on strong scented items. Obstacle behavior. Like any object suddenly on the floor, cats often go around rather than over. Not all cats follow this, but when they do, it's because it's unstable, it feels weird, and it interrupts their path. So habit says go around.
So they noticed something that's basic behavior of cats and turned it into an argument for Islam.
Oh, you're wrong. It only refuses to step on the Quran because it is the holy book of Allah.
Let's see. What the heck?
Ha ha! You just ruined that one.
Cats don't know what the Quran is. They don't read, they don't recognize religions, and they don't assign holiness to objects. The cat avoids or steps on things purely based on stability and so on.
They said based. They said cats are purely based.
It's because the Quran is holy. It's true. You kafir.
Cats don't recognize holiness.
Now he's just repeating himself.
You have been humiliated.
Your claim depends on a level of religious understanding that cats do not possess. Facts remain unaffected. Oh, Lily J. Destroyed by Chat GPT.
By her own best friend.
Her own best buddy.
Man, this is just ridiculous, man.
Welcome to the hour.
So after all this revelation, after all this information, let's watch it one more time and see the wonderful piece of knowledge that we have on display here.
Guys, I adopted a cat while I'm here, and look at this. I was reading the Quran, but check this out. Meow meow. She won't stand on the Quran. Isn't that crazy? Look.
Wait. She said I was reading the Quran. Can she actually read Arabic now?
I've seen no evidence that she knows any Arabic.
Can she actually? And she seems very far in here. Did she just? Is there a translation here attached? Maybe there is a translation. I don't know. Could be. Huh. Could be.
Like you seriously wonder, like, what IQ level do you need to be that you are impressed by this sort of thing? Like, what? I mean, everything's like obviously deceptive. The entire time she's going through Chat GPT, everyone's posting videos asking Chat GPT the exact same question without being told to give Islamic answers. And they still just, hey, let's give her a show. Let's give her a studio and a show. It's like you're just acknowledging we're a bunch of idiots and we love being lied to.
It's a beast.
Can't fix stupid.
Look. Meow meow. No matter how many times I do it, she just won't stand on the Quran.
Yeah, except the first time she actually did.
Yeah,
This,
and because cats prefer walking around things.
Meow meow.
So somebody should just just clip this and then zoom in on the cat actually stepping on it and then play some fail song. That's it. That's the video. This is what we have to deal with a low IQ population.
It's what we deal with, guys. You know, starting to understand the world we live in now.
Yes, I finally understand. Jack Ray said Daniel Kikachu and Lily J should make a show that is even more full of lies and stupidity and call it Hakika J.
That'd be good.
Hey, wait a
they
minute,
do need to team up.
They do. They would be a perfect duo. I wanted to actually look at the comment section of Lily J's post about that.
Yeah, Daniel would be like, I actually agree. Lily J does not need to wear a burqa or a hijab or anything because she's way too old for any of us to be attracted to. She's basically like a great-grandmother.
So here's her video. And the comments are kind of funny here. So first off, there's this weirdo, and
There's
there's
the
this,
obvious ones.
this weirdo, and then Chris says, "So you debunked yourself. Take the L accordingly."
Powerful. he's got a finger pointing to it.
Yeah,
You're
Cat
literally
says,
a clown.
You're literally a clown. But look how nicely it bursts. You're the Jim Bob says you're the best advertisement for rejecting Islam. Keep up the good work.
Here's Tony Costa.
Tony Costa just laughing.
Look at this magic. Mashallah, my prophet. Oh, whoa. Did they post a... Oh, no, that's not the... Is that the Nabi Asli video? Oh, that's the Zut video, man.
Is it?
That... You do not play that. Do not play that, man. Do not play that on here.
I can't play it.
I don't know how it's up on YouTube, but... Yeah, guys, there is a very graphic AI video that is it's just Muhammad's night with the Al Zut, but it's what really happened.
Moshiach as King said, may posted this. MashaAllah, this is the proof that having a low IQ is better. Allahu Akbar.
It's funny. Everyone's using my clips. That's funny.
I know.
Look, that was the original video where it was you remember I just explained it, right? I was like, I specifically used Qurans with parallel English and Arabic because I knew that if I just used Arabic, the Arabic speaking Muslims would tell the English speaking, well, no, it's not the Quran. It was just that's a different book. And then they still said it anyway.
Somebody posted this and said, no wonder, and posted this hadith. The Prophet said, isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? The women said, yes. He said, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind.
Powerful.
I have to say, this is used at a very wrong time because Lily J is not this dumb because she's a woman. And she's not that popular because she's dumb. It is more about the Muslims, not about her. I have to say that.
Sadly, yes.
So people are posting clips from you. People are posting pigs. I saw a comment actually by Farid here. I don't know where it went, considering that he blocked me, but he said something like something along the lines of, but wait, I better take it off my screen and scrolling down on Twitter. He said something along the lines of, you lower the collective IQ of the Muslim community by posting videos like this.
That's true. And that's saying something, man. But I mean, Hakikat should be like, oh, then that's why she's great.
But that's actually better because we prefer low IQ societies.
Thank you, Lily J, for lowering our IQs.
Oh, here, look at it. Farid says, you're playing a role in lowering the IQ of the Ummah by uploading this video.
Is he wrong? Hang on. How many likes did he get? Oh, he got 1,400. Sorry, Farid, you're still not at Lily J level. She got 5 million likes.
I would say I disagree with Farid because I would think that this isn't actually lowering the IQ. This is just keeping it low, I would say. Yeah.
Valid point.
Yeah. You could say it prevents them from reaching higher IQs. Yeah. This is pretty much on the level of Islam. It's hyperactive. At this point, I'm sure she's trolling. Let's see what the poll says by now. The poll still is at 45% pretending, 56% stupid. Okay. Normal man. Lily J is a perfect citizen according to Hapikachu's Utopia.
It's utopia. Utopia.
Even Lily is plagiarizing from Bible, Job 38:11. What's that? David,
about the waves.
Based. Happy says, have you guys heard about the street preachers taunting praying Muslims with bacon in Florida? Thoughts? I haven't really checked it out, but did that take place in like a in an environment that is designated for Muslims to pray in, or was it in public somewhere?
Well, they said preachers. It's going to depend on the situation, guys. If it's Muslims and they're being nice and doing whatever, I would not. I wouldn't deliberately be a jerk or provocative. I mean, put it this way: you've got information. If you have people preaching or something like that, if they're like thugging out and making a show, like when they block traffic or block roadways and stuff like that, when they're doing that, yeah, I have no problem screwing with them pretty hard. Because they're deliberately being like, in your face, you can't stop us. Okay, well, if you're using your freedom of expression to thug out in front of everybody, then okay.
That's pretty rude. So David says you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, do anything you want whenever. There are no rules for any behavior ever.
See, you heard it. You heard it right here.
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know?
Johannes Hugenboom says, I ain't flexing. Okay, I'm flexing. Oh, yeah, that's from my song, man. That's from the Zabiba song. It's hyperactive. Bro, the real miracle here is the fact that she's able to stand without falling. Pan Schmidt. Did you know Turkey's time zone, called Turkey time for real, is only 3+ from UTC, Greenwich, Western Europe is 10 or stage 4? What are we supposed to do with this piece of information? Alhamdulillah. Apostate of Allah, Lily is pretending to get money. Muslims are her dawah pimps. Pretending in order to get money. Okay. Muslims are her dawah pimps. She has zero dignity. I believe that. Ever listen to Modern Day Debates episode on if Quran teaches flat earth? It's funny. Wait, which one? Who had that debate? Who had that debate? Who had that debate? I don't know. Elijah Petty, Dillahunty is sounding more and more like one of those debate me bros who are just desperate for attention. Yeah, he does.
You're gonna see more of that as the remaining new atheists try to return to the glory days.
Oh, look at this! I have a tool actually that shows me like statistics and rankings and things like that for YouTube channels. So it shows here, for example, over the last 7 days, she got 1,300,000 new views. Subscriber rank. Does it say anything about subscribers now? Estimated monthly earnings between $11,000 and $32,000.
And that's not counting whoever's just flat out paying her to make these stupid videos.
So just from her YouTube videos that she publishes here, estimated earnings somewhere between $11,000 and $32,000. And of course, she's being a dummy, to do this. It pays. So I could believe that she's actually pretending because she knows that you can easily milk Muslims.
Yeah, seriously, can you imagine, like, if you're just a flat-out grifter, you just look around and like, hey, all I have to do is start making videos. I'm shocked by this evidence for Islam. And that's your career. You get paid.
Can you believe? Boom. Fame. Money. It's pretty messed up, man. Pretty messed up. Jorius says at least Lily knows the target demographics. They got all that oil money. They dropped 20 easy for an angle reveal. Convert bonus. Easy bag mate. Yeah, true. And they don't care if she just shows skin, as long as she just talks nicely about Islam. SNR David, I started watching One Punch Man because of you. Now I find myself doing push-ups. What have you done?
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. At least you get something good out of a nerdy show. Naked Ape says, regards Lily J. Should we have more sympathy for people who suffer from narcissistic personality disorder? I'm not sure what she suffers from, honestly. She might just be... It could just be that she has no regard for morals, and she's actually quite smart. I mean, it is good business, right? If you're just about making money, and you really do not care about truth, about facts, about morality, about honesty, this is a very, very nice path to go.
That's what I mean. It's like It's a grifter's dream, man. You've got an entire community that's just begging to be deceived and begging, we'll shower you with money and praise and everything else and fame, anything you want. Just say nice things about our religion. Okay.
Grifter's paradise.
And then what do you get? You get Andrew Tate, you get Lily J, you get Sneeko.
And she can literally do anything. Like she will still continue growing. She will not lose the.
They got nowhere else to go, man. Where are you going? Hakikachu? Oh boy.
Hey,
I don't want to play the music.
And if this gets 10,000 likes, then I'll jump in naked. Yeah, is that what you want to see?
Jump in the pool fully clothed or miss one prayer.
Wow. So powerful. Wow.
And by Muslim standards, this is literally naked here. She can do anything. They don't care.
They do not care.
As long as she's white and she speaks well of Islam. If a Muslim woman, a born Muslim woman, did this, for example, if a Pakistani Muslim woman did this kind of stuff,
they honor kill them for that stuff.
Yeah,
they killed them for this stuff.
They killed them for this kind of stuff. They would be killed. They would be beat up. But they don't care when it's a white woman speaking well of us, and they're like, "Yeah, tell me more, tell me more." Damn, man,
it's Islam, man.
My sister, Jazakallahu khair for the great work of da'wah you are doing, but please also put hijab and advocate for the same, making an example to many sisters who love you and are watching every clip of yours. Dude, the vast majority of people who are watching are horny men. What are you talking about?
Yeah, people stop watching her, then she doesn't get all the clicks, then her revenue drops in half.
If she actually put on a proper hijab, people would stop watching her. That's the thing. If she started behaving like an actual Muslim, people would stop watching her. It's hyperactive, says AP. How dare you do things Matt doesn't like?
That is a good point.
John West, Allah is a beach. Is that in your Bible, David?
Is that in your Bible, David? Is that in your Bible, David?
Orksy says Lily J's highest supporters are now her cousins. Stefan the Pelted, unsure if it's brought up or not. Mike Winger has a good stream with a guest on the ground helping Nigeria a few days ago. Might be good to interview him. Sounds like something David would like to do. Yeah. Interview Mike Winger. Apologia Center. What's up, Apologia Center? Does Matt D know Mo liked the Zut? Maybe he might convert because of that. How is the wind not falling to the ground? This is incredible.
Good point.
It is a pretty good point.
Yeah, no one knows.
It is a very good point, I have to say. I wonder if she's ever considered the reasons why her cat doesn't want to step on her Quran is because it doesn't want to step in shit. That's pretty rude. Libel, I've got 5 cats and at one point used torn up free Dawa Qurans in their litter trays, and guess what? They all shat on it. Hallelujah.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty rude. No, face killer, they all act like they're either possessed or inbred. Can we do a poll on which one Muslims are? That's pretty rude. I can't do that. Mr. Man Dude, I can't believe David would go so far as to have a Mossad agent disguise himself as a cat just to step on the Quran. Shameful. This is true.
I apologize.
Whimsical Skedaddler.
That was a joke, cat.
So amazed with this. I can go out and take a dump on any Quran anywhere in the world. Why is it so special with a cat? Because they think that cats are special. And and because they have observed that cats do not step on it, although they can observe it with any other book that cats also don't step on it, they want to use that. They want to use any dumb point they can use because they're dumb. Noel, how can an Australian not understand waves? It's a basic requirement of being Australian. As an Aussie, I'm revoking her true blue card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Zaximus Maximus says, have you guys heard of the Al-Zut song by Nabi Asli? I haven't checked out any of the Nabi Asli's Al-Zut videos yet.
Yeah, it's got everyone's dancing and so on for the music video.
Damn. Leo Wolf the Red. But will a whale step on the Quran? Checkmate, Christians.
Fair point.
Leowolf the Red. Clearly Mossad went back in time to change the Talmud just to trick Christians. Jew time machines confirmed. Kenneth Owens probably. Jack for Truth. The cat is a jinn and it's obvious, so it doesn't count as a real cat. This is true. Cats can be jinns. My cat Tiddles just stepped on my Bible. This is so sad. Suffering from success. Astaghfirullah. Can we get some oil money in chat? David's watch is powered by Dawa tears. This is true. Now we know why David repeats himself so much to get through to low IQ cousin marriage people of Islam. That's pretty rude.
By the way, that's actually true. When people are like, David, why are you repeating yourself? Like, I know who I'm talking to, guys, and they need to hear it over and over and over again.
You do need to make a short version of that video though, like a 2-minute version or 1-minute version.
Of the dumb cat video?
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 years ago, dude.
It's 1,000 years ago.
No, yeah, cat. Thaddeus has a bunch of stupid cats. I told him he could make a dumb cat video.
Cats? Dude, what's wrong with you?
I had one cat that I liked when I was a kid. I didn't like cats. I had one cat that I liked because it acted like a dog. It would like fetch and stuff. You could throw something, it would come and it would just keep fetching for you. So anyway, that was a cool cat.
I kind of like cats, but I don't like having them. So they don't taste good. Quran is miraculous. I'm now a revert because I used it for toilet paper, but I kept getting confused because I would inexplicably wipe my eyes for some reason, said Circa. That's very nice. Wow. Jew Traver, that's not a Muslim cat, though. If it was, it would be very inbred and highly aggressive. That's pretty rude. Uninspiring philosophy. Cameron Bertuzzi just doxed himself, but pray for him.
What?
Did he? That's funny. I don't know anything about that. Rick Newton, low IQ, wrong readers don't read well. I wasn't going to tune in because Lily J's name was in the title, but thank goodness I did. David's cat made this prime entertainment, said Suzanne. Thank you.
Classic D Wood video.
All Hamdil Piklala. She's a convert. So cats don't walk on books, says Jack for Truth, as it's not stable. This proves David's cat was a jinn because it walked on the Quran. Astaghfirullah, bro. So it obviously was not a cat. This is true. This is a good
Cats
point.
don't walk on books. This cat walked all over a book. Therefore, this was not a cat.
Andrew Graham said, Lily J is an Australian who should know better. This is true. Very true. Australians are usually smart because they live on Mars. Paul Young Bob went on Talk TV and said that Kenneth's behavior is grieving Charlie. Video title, Candace Owens is grieving. UK's version of Charlie. I have got to check it out. I've got to check that out. Speaking of Charlie, I was just... When was that? Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday I was on the Charlie Kirk show very briefly. For like 20 minutes or something. Where Andrew Colvett, the producer of the show, asked me if I want to quickly come on and talk about Muslim infiltration of America. So I went on and did.
What about the Al-Zut infiltration of Muhammad?
We should have talked about that as well.
People need to know.
And I told people, stop being so intolerant. And he said, stop being so intolerant. I like it. There you go. I've spread my corruption on Charlie Kirk show. All right. Anything else, David? Want to cut this short today?
Yeah, you should, because it will be more shareable as a refutation of Lily J. Sometime next year, we'll all just coordinate and just systematically go through all her stupid stuff, and everyone responds to it and makes fun of it, and then her little Dawa empire will come crashing to the ground.
You say keep it short, and then you keep talking, man. What is this? What's wrong with you? I wonder if they shared any of those clips on YouTube, but it was because it was live on Rumble.
What, your turning point?
Yeah, my Charlie Kirk show thing. I might just share the link to that, to the Rumble thing sometime. I don't want to share Rumble links because I don't like Rumble, but still, it was live on Rumble, and I think that Turning Point USA and the Charlie Kirk show have a deal with Rumble or something like that. Anyway.
Right.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we will be back soon, inshallah. Are you going live with Robert tomorrow?
No, actually going live with Hatun tomorrow. She wants to see what happens
with a Turk.
if we go, yeah, I have a rule against doing any sort of live streams with Turks, but I'm going to make an exception for Hatu. She wants to try going live on my old channel and seeing, basically seeing what's happened. So we're going to find out.
Nice. So the poll results are in. I asked, is Lily J pretending, or is she really that stupid? 45% said pretending, 55% said stupid. So
it's
more
not decisive enough. Yeah.
lean towards stupid, but still it is inconclusive. I mean, can you imagine with such a split, if the country elected a president based on these votes, it would be ridiculous. So, but still, we will end the poll here and conclude that it is likely that she's actually stupid. Although I still hold that she might be just pretending. Finally, Hello Outsider said that cat is a jet, you see. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And as always, I don't have my goat here with me. I forgot to move it with me. But as always,
battery man. Eric gave me a new one, but I'm also going to replace the battery on this one. So then I'll have two. Then I'll be unstoppable.
Thanks, everybody, for joining in on this.
Hey, I'll be able to go dual wield screaming goats.
Powerful. Stay safe, everybody, and stay well and stay happy. And God bless you all, and God bless America. Okay.
Stay away from Islam.